All right. I've gotten about 4 hours-ish of sleep. I just couldn't fall back to sleep. So I figured, got the day off work, I'm gonna stream a little bit. And of course, the game needed a restart. Just really hope it didn't take away the haunting stuff. Oh, the hauntings are still good. Cool. I can see it. Loading, login, reward. Day. Talking about Modern Warfare 3. Awesome. I just felt I really enjoyed the haunting stuff, the rotation zombie royale trios sort of game. I thought it was rather fun. I feel like there's not going to be that many people playing it now. I'm gonna let the shaders optimize too, real quick. Cool, shaders are done optimizing. All right, real quick. Just get this set up. Nice. We'll kind of go right on over to here. So we're just gonna jump into a couple matches. I just feel like just jumping in, seeing how I do. Got a couple things I might do today. A couple things that need to get done. A couple of organization things that need to get done. Um, might DoorDash a coffee. Because I really don't feel like making it right now. Plus, I don't have any creamer right now. I gotta go to Walmart tomorrow, or technically later today. I can go later today. Can I DoorDash a coffee, and how much would it be? I could do Starbucks. It's a 99-cent delivery fee, though. All the way up north.
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon.
Now think about it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this and then think about it.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Aw, dang. Attacked me from the back.
Warm-up is over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
I hope they keep this mode because this mode's actually really fun. Even if they take the rewards out, this is really fun.
Zombie Royale. Zombie Royale. The last squad with a living operator wins. Be the last one living to earn victory for your squad. Be advised, the gas has no effect on the undead.
And I wish my phone would just stay charged. Or stay charging, I should say. Okay, you know what? No. I'm gonna go over here. Hopefully I'll be able to find something over here. Really? Is there nothing over here except for this house? Really? Teammate's dead already. That's great. I'll take you that.
Locate antivirals to help cure them. Be advised,
Self-revive. Running for my life. I still got a gun. Really? What is it, this guy?
infestation levels are near critical. The dead will be rising soon. The infection has taken your squad. You're all that's left. A member of your squad is redeploying as an undead operator. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Enemy dropping into the AO. Infestation is active. Undead threats incoming.
Oh, yeah.
A member of your squad is infected. They're redeploying as an undead friendly. Be advised, enemies deployed a buy station. You're losing ground.
Woo!
Infestation
Doggone
is at full.
sights.
Eliminate the undead targets.
This is Call of Duty Warzone. This is the Halloween update that they did. Kind of scared the shit out of me right there. Ooh, tempting.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, buddy, you want to come open this door? Wasn't expecting to see you on Nightling. How are you doing?
Stations reaching critical levels. Prep for contact with the undead.
Oh, I'll get that perk package, and I'm getting the fuck out of here the best way I know how. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Oh, there's a bunch of people over here. Give me Semtex.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Why are we up so damn early? Because I got 4 hours of sleep and couldn't fall back to sleep.
Safe zone relocated. Infestation's at 50%. Target undead threat.
And I'm rather happy with myself because I've now killed like 4 people.
Infestation levels are near critical. The dead will be rising soon. Gas is inbound.
And I haven't died. I'm actually rather proud of myself.
Infestations initiated. Undead threats are entering the AO.
I just want to look in this guy and just see people. Yeah, there they go.
Your squad is redeploying as an undead operator.
I'm just gonna stay out here in the ocean and just not worry about a damn thing. And of course, my teammate left. That's great. But no, I slept for like 4 hours and then I just couldn't go back to sleep. Ah, damn. Spoke too soon. Now, at least it's the first time I'm dying, though.
Antivirus to cure your infection. Enemy dropping into the AO. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Damn. It says the homicide on it. Nah. I only died once. I probably got, I'll say rank 16. This guy's just not even playing. This is the other teammate of mine, and he's just not playing. No wonder he died.
Gas is moving.
30th, really?
Settle the score.
Probably because of my teammate. Yeah, no, I slept for a little bit, but I just couldn't fall back to sleep. That was my problem. That was my main problem, is I just couldn't go back to sleep. And I knew I had a bunch of other stuff to do today, so I figured to kill time between now and then, I'll just stream. Also, I had some exciting happen to me yesterday. Found out that the hot water line that goes to my washer somehow has sprung a leak. And the way that my house is set up is that the line, so here's the shower wall, or so I guess here's the shower wall, here's the actual wall itself where the pipes are, and then here's my washer on the other side of the wall of my shower. Somehow the leak is in the wall between my shower and the washer. And I'm like, why does it sound like the shower's going? And it's not on. I go in the bathroom, like, oh, don't tell me. And I felt the wall of the shower, and the wall of the shower was warm. I'm like, ah, dang. And I'm like, okay, how bad is it? It can't be that bad. And I like push on the wall a little bit. Because, you know, fiberglass, it flexes. So I pushed the wall on it a little bit, and I could hear the spraying on, like, feel the spraying on the back of the shower wall. And I'm just like, okay. Shuts off the hot water. Turns off the breaker so that way it doesn't try to heat anything. And I've got a plumber coming tomorrow. So guess who gets to take cold showers today? Yay! It's honestly not that bad. I don't mind them. So, yeah. Got that going for me. Found out right as I was going to work, too. So I'm like rushing around getting everything ready, and I hear that. I test, I'm like, fuck. Turn off the water real quick. And I text my mother, who's also my landlord. She's like, okay, I got a plumber coming out tomorrow. I'm like, thank you.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Dead. Yeet. Yeet.
Practice is over. The real fight begins now.
Nah, I'm not on Discord right now. I'm just kind of chilling out.
Zombie Royale. The last team living will be cleared for exfil.
Plane's coming in this way. We'll probably want to at least go over here.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh my god, they're actually listening.
Be advised, undead are immune to the gas.
Love how when you get under these names, you don't see them anymore. It's a nice little effect.
Infestation meter is half full. Eliminate the undead targets.
Ooh, I'll take gas mask. Armor box. I'll take the armor box instead. Ooh. Alright, so that was just ammo. Ammo for the gun that I already had. That was nice. It was just self-revive. Okay. Tempest Razorback? Okay. Tear gas? Okay.
Infestation's reaching critical levels. Prep for contact with the undead.
To cut the wall open and patch the pipe to fix. Yeah, it's not fun. I'm not looking forward to it. To be completely honest. Oh yeah, I'll take this one. Yeah, I kind of knew I would need to get some water stuff done, but I originally thought I had a leak underneath the house because I was getting random like spurts of like air in my line. The fuck? You throwing shit at me now? Take all this. But like, I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. So like, now I'm just kind of living with the consequences at this point. I thought I opened that one already, but I guess I didn't. Alright, time to move. I love how my like teammate's name is Wu-Tang Forever. I love how I'm just not being phased by these anymore. Wait, it's just a bad fitting. I hope you're right too. I hope maybe something has just come loose. Like, I'm praying something has just like randomly come loose, you know. Shit happens, sort of thing. That's all I'm hoping for. Something random has happened, like just a random fittings come loose. Yeah, I know I got gas moving in. I want to get the hell out of here, and I want to get to this buy station to get my friend back.
Your team made it to the safe zone. Infestations initiated. Undead threats are entering the AO.
Get back in here, buddy. But I don't know. I just hope, because I know the house was built in the 80s, and I just don't know how much of the plumbing has been redone in that amount of time. I'm gonna kill that guy. Where is he?
You're infected. Locate antivirus for the cure. Enemy soldier incoming.
I got one guy down.
Find more to cure the infection. Stand by. You'll rise with the
Yeah, I hope they don't have to replace the whole line.
We're halfway to infestation.
Or if they do, I hope it's like simple and easy. I hope it's not something complicated and expensive, because the plumber that I've got has done a lot of work, like putting in flooring in the bedroom, and he's helped me with a bunch of plumbing stuff before, and he's going to be helping me with the electrical work in this house soon too, because a plan that I have for my office is to run 2 separate breakers for 2 different sides of this room,
Complete. You'll be back in the war.
so I can do some more stuff in here. Like, so the way my office is set up is it's a 10 by 12, so 12 feet deep, 10 feet wide, against the side, against this back wall. Most likely not much. Yeah, probably gonna be the cost of the pipe plus I think maybe 50 to 100 bucks, roughly.
Infestation complete.
And then on this side, like over here, there is a closet that's kind of built in that has the water heater and just is like a, almost not really a walk-in closet, but not really, like it had folding doors in front of it, like one of those old 80s style closets. And on the inside it goes deep enough that I can fit my rack cabinet that I have all my other like networking stuff in.
You've located an antivirus. You need multiple doses to cure the infection.
Oh, how did I land up here? I don't know. Ooh, no you don't. Damn. So yeah, but he'll be here tomorrow because he had a job to do today in, I guess, Delaware, technically. I bought this guy back, and he's just sitting there. That's great. That's wonderful. So he'll be out tomorrow. My mother found another guy that could probably do the plumbing, but he said he probably wouldn't be able to get here until Sunday. Plus, it's a guy I've never worked with him before, so I don't know how much he usually charges.
Get to the new safe
So,
zone.
yeah. That's a thing. So yeah, that was my yesterday. Apart from going to work. I'm probably on stream. I'm probably also gonna work on a couple of band related like art piece stuff that I'm doing, because I don't know if you were in the chat a couple days ago when I announced it, but the band has a new EP coming out. No wait, no, yeah, you were here as well as Bloom, yeah. And all the artwork for that's done, but we're also in the process of doing the new album, which I'm working on the artwork now for. What I usually like to do is get the artwork done so it kind of gives the tone of however we want to do everything else. Because we tried doing it the other way around and having all the music and then have all the music pieced together into what the artwork would look like, and it just... I wasn't 100% with it. Because that's what we did for the Lifestyles, the Poor, the Reckless, and then we kind of did half and half. We worked on the art while we were working on the music and kind of built up from there, which kind of gave that kind of neon glow city sort of feel. So now we're kind of doing it in reverse. I'm going to make the artwork, which right now is kind of a TV design. I'll show it here in a little bit. I've kind of got the base idea of it that I made together, and then we'll probably end up having is I'll just throw on some music in the background and just let us listen to music, and I'll do art. Kind of get feedback and everything. But yeah, that's and then later on today I've got to go. Actually, this is a perfect time for me to look on DoorDash, because I was gonna see if I could get myself a coffee. Because I don't feel like just going out anywhere. Obviously. I don't want to do no delivery fees in order to subscribe to your thing, because I don't use your stuff that much. Ice shaken espresso, cafe latte, iced cafe latte, flat white cappuccino. I like the iced cappuccinos most. Chai tea lattes are good. White hot chocolate, steamed milk, just a cup of steamed milk. Pumpkin spice cream, that sounds good. Peppermint hot chocolate, that sounds really good. But I really don't want anything too sugary. What's under the popular items? Featured dark roast, flat white cappuccino, mango, dragon fruit, lemonade, Starbucks refresher, Americano, dragon drink. Almost looks like a pink drink with extra steps. Let me just see what's in their featured one, because I don't really want to search too much on a coffee. Of course, this guy's just standing there like in the last one. Caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino sounds good, but I feel like I need something hot. Could grab me one too? Alright. The problem is I usually know what I want from Starbucks. I never really experiment outside of the caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino or a pumpkin spice latte. Like, I don't really try many other things. So, like, chestnut praline cream. I actually want something with coffee in it, not necessarily just frappuccino blended, cold coffees, iced teas, cold drinks. Hot breakfast avocado spread. That's under the hot breakfasts. Under the bakery is the same thing. Avocado spread. Lunch. Snacks and sweets. Oatmeal and yogurt. Alright, we're gonna go back up. Hot coffees. We'll start with this. What kind of... do a grande dark roast with oat milk, shot of espresso, apple brown sugar. That sounds good. I'll take an Irish coffee. And I had to make an Irish coffee at work last night. That was actually pretty good. I had to, like, so with most of our drinks, we end up doing a taste test to make sure it's actually balanced right, and it actually came out really good. I don't want whipped cream. Sweetener. Do liquid cane sugar. Do 2 pumps of that.
Finish your mission. Take them down.
God, I am ordering an $8.75 cup of coffee. What the fuck is wrong with me? Continue. Standard will be here between 24 and 36 minutes. Just gotta crack down on that. Oh, 5th place! Oh shit! Okay. Probably because my guy lasted this long. Or probably because I killed as many people. Cool. Alright, my coffee's ordered. It'll be here between 8:18 and 8:30. So, I got a little bit of time. Feel like I need coffee today, just to kind of like open myself up and like get my senses rolling. $49 souls. Skip off. $4 off, $12 or more with Double Dash. I don't care, DoorDash. I really don't care. I'm not doing the whole DoorDash like subscription service. I am not doing that. I can't actually put myself in the shoes to do that. Like, I did it once, just for, like, free delivery on a big order I was placing. And then I immediately unsubscribed. It just wasn't worth it. Because originally the delivery fee was going to be, like $8. So I paid, like, I think it was, like, $4 for because at the time they were doing, like, a 2-week thing. Or, like, get your first month free or whatever the fuck it was. I ended up paying for that plus a month. So I had 2 months for $4. So I got my whole delivery done with like $4. Bought myself a PS5. Nice. Which one did you get? The digital or the CD version? See, I'd love to get a PS5, but the problem is, like, all the games that I want to play are on PC. Like, apart from the Spider-Man game, Spider-Man 2, all the other games are on PC. And give it a few months, if not a year, and Spider-Man 2 will be back out on PC through Epic Games. Like, I don't see myself in 2023. Perhaps this will change in 2024. I do not see myself in 2023 as a console person anymore. Like, granted, I've got my original Xbox right there. That white line you see there on that shelf is my original Xbox that I had. Found it when going through some boxes, and it still works. I still have games for it. But I just don't see myself as a console person anymore. I still have my PS4 hooked out in the living room as just a media console. Just something to watch DVDs and stuff on. Like, really. Yeah, if you use it a lot and you use it on a TV, it's worth it. If you've got a lot of games already set out for it that already run on it, it works. Like, I was running into the same... Wait, CD? Awesome. Bet. The CD version is the way to go, because the new Slim version that they got coming out here in probably the next few months, hopefully probably by Christmas. The problem with it is that you need an internet connection to use the optional CD drive you can get for it for, like, I think $30, $40, $50 more. Oh, just got hiccups all of a sudden. I'm shooting at just a white dot. Nope, that didn't make it. Maybe that will. I just fell off the edge. Oh, that was funny. But, like, I ran into the same issue when I got my PS4. The only reason I got it was because it was a day launch edition. Is it the MX9? I don't know what that... But, like, only reason I got the PS4 was because I got it as a bundle with a couple games that I was going to play anyway. And then, over time, since I had it, I got a few more games. I didn't even get many games for it. I have them all sitting right here on the thing. Really? Somebody killed me that fast? Okay.
A member of your squad
All the finals.
is deploying as an undead operator.
Farms,
Operator,
some console.
you've been infected. Secure antivirus to kill yourself.
Like, that's the thing. If you've got games that you look forward to playing on console, great. If you're in a situation where all you can use is a console and you either don't have money for a PC or anything like that, then that's also fine. Like, I don't hate on console gamers at all. Oh, I didn't see him there. Like, for, what is it? Like 550, 600 bucks? Like, in order to get a comparable gaming machine, like, you're not going to be able to get it. Like, I really hate to be that person, but for $600, you're not going to find a gaming machine, like, that's decent enough to play that. You might find a laptop, or you might get, like, a deal on Craigslist or something, but then even then, you're still running the risk. So sometimes console is the way to go. Like, if you want to play Call of Duty and you don't have a PC, console's your next bet. Sign up for the plus. +2. I'm getting a bunch of free games. Nice. Yeah, so you're getting a bunch of free games out of it too. That, if you already add them to your account, you have them for life. I mean, that's what I did with my PS4 for a while when I found out, like, during the pandemic they opened the floodgates to all those like free games, and Epic Games started doing their free games and stuff. Like, I just started stockpiling games left and right.
You're infected. Locate antivirus for the cure.
Ow. I got one.
Antiviral secure. You'll need more to cure the infection.
Ow, I just bumped my head on that.
Gas is inbound.
Oh, dang, almost got him. Almost got him.
Deployment with the undead.
Like, if I could give anybody like a piece of like information if they're going to, oh, what the fuck happened to this? Looks like I'm looking into his hair. Yeah, I'm looking into his hair.
Infestation at 50%.
That was weird. But like, if you can't afford a PC, just get a console. Honestly, it's the next best thing. Yeah, exactly. My point. Like, you do not, in any way, shape, or form, have a way of...
The infestation's almost complete. You'll be back in the war zone soon.
Like, for the same price as the PS5, like, you can get a decent machine. I'm not saying that you can't get a decent machine. You absolutely can. But, like, for the price, you won't be able to get, like, something like that. Something that can play at 4K. Something that, if you really wanted to, could take anywhere you want. And hook up to whatever TV or display you can find. Like, there's a reason that conversion sets are becoming popular, because then you can actually just take it on the road with a monitor built in. Damn.
Infestation levels are rising. Stand by to redeploy as one of the undead.
I'm not getting high level on this one.
Infestation is half complete.
Nope.
Infestation's reaching critical levels. Prepare to rise. Gas moving in.
Talking about slamming into the side of a building.
Eyes up, the infestation initiated. More undead are redeploying.
Yeah, and plus you can play with other people seamlessly.
Secure antivirus security center. A member of your squad is infected. They're redeploying as an undead friendly. Good find. One more and you're cured.
I did not see the mine. I was focused. Like, get a syringe. That was hilarious. It does look good on my new 86-inch 4K TV. Oh yeah, I bet it does. Hands down, I bet it does. No doubt about it. This guy is good. This guy, called Anti-Slayer. This person's good. Good tactic for hiding too, because I didn't realize this was here. Get those souls while you can. Oh. Okay, squad's not eliminated, so that's good. I remember when I had an 80-inch TV. We got it from like a Rent-A-Center. This is years ago, but it still looked good. It was like when like 4K TVs were starting to become more mainstream. It looked really good on with a PS4. I thought about it, but I don't know. I don't know much about Diablo to justify it. It's right there. Go get it. Right, one more syringe and you're back in. One more syringe and there's a ton over there. There's a fuck ton over there. Just go get them. All you need is one. Just run out there and go get it.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
There's a couple upstairs. Go get them. Go get it. It's right there. It's right there. Go get it. There you go. I thought about it. I've heard good reviews about Diablo, but I've also heard good reviews about Starfield as well. Oh, watch it. Watch it. Guy died. Oh. Problem with Diablo is like the third person effect of it, like top down sort of. Like if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna play like a simulation game. Like that's my thing. Yeah, 24th, okay. Dasher's waiting for my order. I'm gonna leave match and just go back in. But yeah, that's my thing. I'm all about console gaming if you can afford it, and it's what you can afford at the time. I can't say never. But I'll never buy a console specifically for one game. Like if it's a console I already have and that game's coming out on it, great, I'll play it on that. But I'm not gonna get a console just specifically for one game. Now, if it's a piece of hardware and it works with another piece of thing that you have, that's something completely different. Like if you got a Blu-ray drive to play Blu-ray movies on your PC, or if you got a new graphics card because your old one's starting to either shit the bed or it's not as useful on some games. Like I know the new Alan Wake game, Alan Wake 2, like you need a new graphics card to be able to run the shaders on it, otherwise it won't work. It's a massive destruction of the game. Yeah, it's a Bethesda game. What do you expect? It's Starfield. Starfield is essentially Skyrim in space. But I like the destructible environments a lot. Oh my god, I'm playing with another person that's on PC. Holy fuck. And he's 941 as far as level. Holy shit. That's hilarious. Oh wait, no, it changed. Fuck. But yeah, the new Alan Wake game you can't play on older graphics cards because of the shaders. Which to me is mind-blowing. Like, I don't want to have to go out and buy a $500 to $800 graphics card just to play one game. That's an investment. Like, the whole reason I want a new graphics card is because I haven't had a new graphics card update in almost 10 years.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
That's my thing. It's like, I'm still running a GTX 1080. A GTX 1080. Those came out maybe over 8 years ago, maybe 10 years ago.
Hostiles dropping into the area.
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully without all the glitches, because that's another thing you have to take into account. Not all games now are built 100% perfect without any like major bugs or glitches. Unfortunately, like, games are being released buggy, and it sucks. Like, remember the whole debacle with oh god, what game was that? Cyberpunk. There we go.
Stay clear of the infestation. Good luck down there.
Zombie Royale. You're cleared hot on all threats. Alive or undead.
Let's land here.
Why did you jump out?
Be advised, the gas has no effect on the undead. Infestation's at 50%. Target undead threat.
Now I can get some decent stuff out of all this, so... I hear a box. I see a box. Alright, what do we got? Watchman box. We go up. Not where I really wanted to go, but you know what? Shit.
Critical levels. Contact with the undead.
What'd you get for landing on a roof? Mine's a GTX 1060. Yeah. Like, I'm still running games and everything, but I can feel the sluggishness of the games. Like, the frame skips, even though I have this locked at 20 frames, or at 20 frames, even though I have this locked at 60 frames per second, I can feel the stutteriness of it. I just want smoother gameplay. Okay, that's not, okay. I just want something that's going to be a little bit more reliable. That got me for a second. Broadside, never used you. Oh, you a shotgun? You can make you a shotgun. Yeah, you a shotgun.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Friendly loadout drop. Okay. I'll take a sim.
Be advised, we're halfway to infestation.
Or any other Bethesda game, yeah. Oh, hello. Okay.
To help cure them.
All right.
Returned as one of the undead. Secure antivirus.
Time to go help out my teammate.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Got gas moving in.
Thank you, buddy.
A member of your squad is infected. They're redeploying as an undead friend. More antivirus. Keep searching. Infestation is active. More undead incoming.
So I need a new laptop, yeah. Yeah, get in the water. Yeah.
Welcome back, soldier.
I have nothing that I can use for distance. This sucks. Well, yes, I'm up here now. No, actually.
Infestation meter is half full. Eliminate the undead target. We've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Oh, choose this loadout. Need ammo is what I need.
Infestation levels are near critical. The dead will be rising soon.
Just gotta watch out for other players. I know there's gonna be some around here. I need more ammo is what I need.
Infestation is active. Undead threats incoming. Gas is closing in.
Go.
A squad mate
There
has
we
been
go.
cured from infection. They're back with the living.
Awesome. And up I go. Oh shit.
Enemy soldier incoming. Careful, you're the last living operator on your squad. A member of your squad is redeploying as an undead operator.
I don't know where this portal's gonna take me, but okay.
Located.
Okay. I didn't know anything about this. This is something I was not aware of when I came in here. Okay. Now I know what that does.
Antivirus for your infection.
There's a random door just right there. Okay, that's... Alright, let's see if I can Hulk jump this. Yeet! Again, and I did. 1, 2, 3.
Antivirus. One
Cool.
more will clear the infection.
I'm back in.
Infection cleared. Try to stay that way.
No, I'm not gonna go in that portal again. I'm not gonna do that. That was not fun.
Round.
That's not where I wanted that to go. Dumbass. Get 100 operator kills. Nice.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Enemy dropping into the AO, huh? I'm gonna just sit back here then.
UAV overhead.
Go out here on the 3rd floor. I'm gonna collect a few things. Chimera. Ooh. Chimera is tempting. Yeah, I'm gonna run with the Chimera. I'm surprised I'm still alive though.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Nothing as far as like, what do you call it? I was late to shoot him. Holy shit, you can count the seconds.
You've returned as one of the undead. Cure antivirals to bring yourself back to life.
Yeah, you killed me, I'm gonna kill you, bitch!
Antiviral secure. Search for more. Enemy soldier incoming.
There's
Low
3.
shield. One more dose will defeat the infection.
Just bully people coming down that. That's horrible. That was horrible. I don't feel ashamed at all for that. I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Enemy UAV active.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Gas is inbound. Mark the new safe zone.
Ah, damn. How am I still in this?
You're infected. Locate antivirus for the cure. Gas is inbound.
I didn't know how it was still in that.
You fought hard.
12th place, that's fine.
Return to base for free.
12th place is fine. Oh, bet. I'm gonna leave match. I'm gonna throw this on Be Right Back real quick. This is my orders actually here. So run into the room. Shoot me! Shoot me! Hey, give me a second. My order just got here. Let me go grab my coffee. Okay, real quick. We're gonna take a break from COD for a second. I got a rant for a second. Nothing bad, just confused. Somebody tell me why I ordered coffee and they put it in a fucking bag. Like, granted, yes, it's got like the whole tamper-free seal on the top to know your coffee hasn't been messed with. Bullshit. But why? And also, my coffee smells like stale cigarettes. But I got my coffee. Ooh. Definitely cigarette smell. That tastes good. There we go. I don't think they did the 2 pumps of cane sugar. Either that or it's at the bottom. And it's just, oh. It's been a while since I've done like a hot coffee. I'm usually a cold coffee type of person, like iced coffee, but I don't know. Just feeling hot coffee today. Alright. Now that I've got coffee in my system, and it actually is pretty good, I just don't think they put the cane sugar in it like it says. Either that or I'm definitely going to have to do more than 2 pumps of liquid cane sugar. Definitely taste the oat milk and the sweet cream cold foam that is actually just kind of put itself into my coffee instead of just being on top. Very nice cup of coffee. For a dark roast, that's really good. Yeah, good job, Starbucks. You actually made a really good product. Back onto the killing and shooting of Call of Duty. I hope everybody else has a cup of coffee this morning. I feel like you're definitely going to need it. No, it's not even actual cigarette. There's no cigarettes else in here. It's just a little insert, which I guess it's kind of smart. Oh, they gave me an extra stir. Give me an extra stir. Is this the same? Oh wait, no, wait, this is the same one. Never mind. I thought I put the other stir up here. No, it just smells like, you know, when you meet like a really old person, and you know that they've like smoked cigarettes their entire life. That's what this bag smells like. Just old cigarettes and a car smell. Granted, the type of car the guy was drinking looked like, or type of car this guy was driving. I could see out the window right quick because he set it up on the front step. It looked like an old Lincoln. Like an old Lincoln. Like one you have to actually jumpstart in order to get to run. That's good coffee. That's gonna wire me for the rest of the day. That's actually just what I needed. I needed to be wired for the rest of the day, to be completely honest.
Use this time to practice. We will be deploying soon.
Alright, let's see.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Threat neutralized. You're clear. Throwing grenade. I'm hit.
Oh, definitely got that one.
I'm fading here.
No, I'm not. You're gonna be fine. Oh! Nope, reloading, 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 reloading.
Enough training. Now we face the enemy.
Yeah, we're just watching each other. Yeah, there. Label and Juan Cabrera. I butchered that name.
Watch your back.
Zombie Royale. The last squad with a living
All right.
Let's land here.
Don't know why they already jumped.
Be careful. The gas does not affect the undead. Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Give me those. Give me this.
Infestation's at 50%. Target undead threat.
Probably. Oh, okay. I thought I died.
You are the last of the living on your squad. It's down to you. Squad mate has been infected. Locate antivirals to help cure them. A member of your squad is redeploying as an undead operator.
Really? Wanted to do a finisher on me? You fucking jackass.
Infestation complete.
Probably smoked 10 cigarettes on the way? Yeah, probably though.
Infected. Secure antivirals to cure yourself.
And going over here. Whee! There you go, Nick Flora. Yeah, 1, 2.
Enemy soldier incoming. More antivirals. Keep searching.
I'll take those. I got lucky there.
Infection cured.
Alright, where am I going? I'm not going over there.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
Where are my other teammates? There's one there.
Infestation meter is half full. Eliminate the undead targets. Infestation's reaching critical levels. Prep for contact with the undead. Enemy dropping into the AO. Undead threats are returning to the war zone. Stay frosty.
I need shotgun ammo.
Your squad is infected. They're redeploying as an undead friendly.
Need shot.
Taking effective fire!
I needed shotgun ammo. That was my problem. That's good coffee. At least he didn't keep. I think I would prefer teabagging at this point.
Locate antivirus to cure your infection.
Enemy UAV ahead.
Search for more. Antivirus secure. One more will clear the infection. Infection cleared. Try to stay that way. Infestation's at 50%. Target undead threat. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Yeah, run away, bitch.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Don't need a sniper. Ooh, that was a lag.
Infestation's initiated. The dead are rising in the war zone. Gas is closing in.
Shotgun rounds? Shotgun rounds.
Enemy buy station incoming.
Hostile UAV in the area.
This is when I need to get out of here. Shotgun, I've got 8 bullets. Come here, bitch. That's what I thought. Run away.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Where? Oh. Yeah, run away. Ah, damn you.
You're infected. Locate the virus for the cure. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe
Damn. Yep, I'm spectating the guy that's not doing a damn thing. the other guy doing? Not doing a damn thing. Got it. This is great.
Gas is moving.
I might switch to something else after this. I don't know. Actually, I could go ahead and just switch over to the art stuff that I was mentioning. Kind of show you what I was doing.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Learn from the
19th. Okay, that was better than where I thought we'd be.
future.
I'm leaving match because I don't want to get paired with them again. That was horrible. Yeah, 77. Yeah, pretty much hide and like spray and pray. Unfortunately. $78 souls. All right. Skip. Haunting. Because I want to get this rose skin. So which one do I get? Which one of these three? Failing the candy corn. I'm going to do the candy corn. Because it's a bit corny. Quiver clip on favorite loadout. Equip to all. Operators. Where's Rose? Rose.
Bring it home for us.
Do I have my rose skin? I have the rose skin. I don't know why I get so excited over skins. I don't get it. I can't see the fucking skin. Also, if you're liking the stream, make sure you hit that like button. It pushes it out to everybody else that, hey, this is a stream worth pushing. And also, if there's anybody else watching, comment down below that you're watching. Like watching grass grow. Absolutely. You know, I saw this Twitch streamer, this was a few years ago, by the name of RT Games. Pretty big now. He plays a ton of different games on his channel. Hello? Okay, that was weird. I thought I heard footsteps. Anyway. I'm just hearing random footstep sounds now. But he literally had over 10,000 people watching him have a camera faced at his wall watching paint dry. Blew my fucking mind. He's an Irish streamer, so he was like, he's friends with like Jacksepticeye, and he actually called him up on the stream and was like, "Hey, we're just watching paint dry." And he couldn't believe over 10,000 people were watching him like watch paint dry. And like he was just talking to chat and everything, like really? Like, is that what I need to do? Just watch paint dry? Alright, so we're gonna switch over to art right quick. Yes, I'm sure I want to close the game. Alright, let's see. Can't go wrong with candy corn. Alright, so yeah, I still got it up. Alright, so pull this down. Now, which one is it? No? Yeah, there it is. Alright, so I'll bring this in so you can see the whole thing. Good God, is it wide? Jeez. There we go. So you can kind of see everything. So essentially, it's going to be going to be something that we use for backdrops, because we have a projector now. However, right now it's not as powerful, so we are looking to get another one. You should put it in there. And thus this is essentially what we're doing. And let's see if I can like pull it out or make it a little bit bigger for you guys so you guys can see a little bit better. But essentially, behind it is going to be a TV wall, like of a bunch of these different TVs. I'm going to color each one of these like separate colors and whatnot. But on it, all these screens actually have different things on them that move. So if I like zoom in, essentially TV Tetris. So like on this one, for instance, I'll just zoom in on this one so it doesn't have to render everything. You can see that one's flames. This was actually one of my favorite. I did this one just as like a teaser for something, and this one I thought came out really good. Right now it's such low frame rate just because of it's rendering everything in real time. And it's not in its final form. This one was one we did for a lyric video for Burn Out the City Lights. Pull it back. Because with the album Burn Out the City Light, or the album that this song was on, we were going with the whole neon aesthetic. It was on the album Rebirth. And I wanted to kind of keep everything as neon-y as much as I could. And a lot of that was like simple lines, simple bends. We go up here. This was another one. This was for Heavy Soul. And this one I wanted kind of the ghostly look. So we did kind of this like swirly lines and everything. And just to kind of see how it would come out. And it came out really good. Unfortunately, we don't do that song live that much anymore. Where's it? This is just a static screen because I wanted something a little bit different. Just one TV is like a static screen. And this was one that we end every single set with. It's called We're Not Drunk, We're Just Loud. But this one actually got the most feedback at shows when we had this up. And so the idea is to put a bunch of different videos that I have on a bunch of these different monitors, color these things, and then have a set of screens behind everything. Because all this is rendered in 3D. This is completely 3D. Like, one idea I had was for like a lyric video. Like for this album, having nothing but the TV wall, but have the lyrics up on the TV, like flash up. It'd be kind of cool. So now that I've gotten a couple of these screens and I kind of know how I want everything to go, this was the original screen. So what I'll do is I will duplicate, or attempt to duplicate, put it on the y-axis and pull it back. Pull it back 5, no. Pull it back 20, no. Pull it back 100. No, I'll just pull it by hand. Pull back to about here. It's about 200. Okay, that's fine. Right. And now the fun part, I get to duplicate this a ton of times. For some reason, I got Static from Misfits song playing in my head. Static Age. There's Static Age by the Misfits. There's Static Age by Green Day. Like, there's a lot of songs named Static Age. But Misfits are a really good band. Very underrated. So now what I'll do is I will duplicate again on the x-axis and kind of start putting them side by side. And just try to get them as close as I can without them like overlapping. I kind of want them to seem like they're in a storefront somewhere, just kind of chilling out. And I had done this once already, so I kind of know what I need to do. So I just need one more on this side. And so if I bring it into the camera view, you can see them start to line the bottom of the screen, like behind them. Dang zing. Yeah. So I'll grab all of these. GX. A little bit of space in between, so I don't want them overlapping. And if they're not uniform, then that's fine. Drop the camera over, bring it down, and then GX, bring it a little closer, and then 1. You can see now it's starting to fill out the whole bottom. So now if I take this, I hit join, it'll just merge as one object. Set origin to geometry, which will hopefully bring it to center. Just close to center. And then scale them up a little bit. G, Z, which is up and down. Try to get them as close as I can to the Z axis. So I kind of want these kind of looming in the background a little bit. And I wouldn't mind all of these having something on them either. And then duplicate Z. This is where it's going to get tricky. So I won't be able to see that well because of the other monitors. That's hence why I wanted to scale them up. GZ. Bring it down slowly. Kind of make it look like they're resting. But so I had this idea, but then I also had kind of the brick laying idea. So GX, where they're all sitting on different, kind of like that. So where it looks like they're almost Tetris style. But I didn't know how this would look in frame. And I might be able to pull them back a little bit further, to be honest. That G, X, no, I'm sorry, Y. Because why not? Because I want to be able to see all of them in frame, but also the camera that I'm using for this, the camera focus, can only pick up so many. I wonder if I add a modifier. Now, because then I have to set up another object. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, have them like flash up as like the lyrics to the song. The problem is trying to map it out. Unless I did all of the monitors on here as flat green screens and then do everything in post. So have like one image on a green screen, like have the green screen as the background, key out that, and then have the letters kind of fit into there. That'd be about the only way I'd be able to think of. I could honestly do that. Like thinking of it that way. There's the camera. But, you know, we'll figure that part out as we go because it's not that hard to select this, go down here, find the monitor, use this, and then that's all of those. If I go here, I'm sorry, did it wrong. Did it wrong. Select screen mirror, because that's the green part of the screen. Hit that, use nodes. Boom, there they go. It wouldn't be that hard to like set all of them to a green screen. Like, wouldn't be that hard at all. Select both of those. Kind of like in the way the Tetris look is. So duplicate Z and we'll bring it up a little higher. And then 1, zoom in over here because since they're all pretty much on the same playing field Z-wise, I can kind of play around with them like this. Alright, one thing I just noticed I'm not happy about. Okay, cool. This works too. This works too. Look at one. Scale. I gotta see how big I want these. Because I gotta look at the like render view. I know G, Z, bringing it up just to about there. And honestly, I'll probably dial it in really, really close. So G, Z, just like there. So I know I've got perfect level there. What do you think? Compared to the front monitors, do you think that's a relatively good size? Am I able to show you the like preview? No, okay. Real quick. Here's the render view of it. So this isn't the full render. This is just a still frame. What do you think? Okay. Yeah, because you get an easy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 monitors in one frame. So then once you stagger them and kind of make them go up, I think it'll look good. Am I on like the first frame? I don't know, to be completely honest. I don't know if I am on the first frame. I'm not, so we bring this back to frame 1 and then go there. So this is with all of the images, or the videos I should say, on frame 1 of their perspective videos. Now if you zoom in, you're going to see the grainy detail because I don't have this at full res right now. But zooming out, this is also 1080p. 1080p. 1080p, not full res. I think that looks good. But the one reason I wanted to keep everything as a separate object is because when coloring, I want each one of these to be a separate color. Even if I don't see all of them, like if we do like a wide shot album, like you know how on like vinyl records when they do the CD version and then the large format vinyl version will be like the full cover, like Green Day's Insomniac is a good one. If you get the CD version, it's just like the person holding the guitar with the gun up to the head of the other person in the hammock, I think it was sleeping. But then if you get a full vinyl version, it has like all the extra details. That's basically what I'm thinking for this. And if we could do the album title on these screens as well, kind of like that green screen thing that we talked about, I think that would work. Well, the one thing I'm kind of noticing is the overshadowing that I'm seeing with these TVs in the back. I might make them a little smaller, to be honest. Like, if I make them a little smaller, just a little smaller. So, like, about there. About there. They're not too overshadowed by the front, but I'm also going to have something, like, kind of disturbing it a little bit. And these are going to be stacked high. So now if I duplicate these, Z-axis, bring that there, hit 1. 1 brings it to the front. G, Z, and then pull these down just so I can get them level, and then GX to slide them over. And I get them in a good place there. And then take all of these all over again. Select all of them. Duplicate Z. High, 1, here, slide over. And G, Z, down to there. So then when we look at the camera view, and we render this little scene out, what I might do is okay, I have an idea. Oh, okay, I thought Blender was gonna crash there for a second. It was just trying to hang up on me because it's got so many polys on it. Okay, let me select all of these. Duplicate Z. Bring them up. 1. G, Z. I'm going to fully touch them now. Not. G, Z. So this should fill up the whole screen. Yeah, it fills it up entirely. So we'll render it out. And this is what we get from that render. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.5 visible rows of TVs. So now what I'm thinking, because it wasn't done doing the sampling, so it's not, hopefully it won't crash. First things first, file, save. All right, so I have an idea. I just want to try it out because I'm not sure if it'll actually work. And scale out. So what this is just a plane. This is just a flat plane of existence that I'm going to use in a very trickery sort of way. Because I can add materials onto basically any shape, what I plan on doing with this is making this into a... Is there a material that I already made once? Yeah, okay. So in this form, it looks like a normal, like, I guess you would call it reflective surface, and it's got the UV texture on it to kind of show that it is a reflective surface. However, if I render this out and just let it render the 1,000 samples or so, what it's doing is it's simulating glass. All those little spots that you see, all like the little, oh shit, you can't even see it. Hold on. Uno momento, por favor. There we go. All those like little specks you can see are where the glass, or where the light that I have shining on these front TVs You're gonna play corn on the background TV? What do you mean play corn? So the light in this regard. So a way a sample works is how many times it's going to refresh the screen. Cream of corn, popcorn, candy. I am so confused. Anybody else confused? I'm confused. Get mine out of gutter. Oh. I was like, corn? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, so what it's doing is it's building the image based off the reflections of the glass. That's what those little dots are. So those dots are the light bouncing through to the TVs and bouncing back onto the glass. Hence why they're coming back as like little tiny spots. And you'll notice some of them. Let's see if I can get a good view. Find a good one. Find a good one. Because I saw one back here. When you zoom in. So like these are like the little green parts of the actual screen itself that you would find like say on this screen. Because these are just, the back screens are literally just these like sized up. And this is what it kind of looks after 1,000 samples. But I don't like that. I don't like how that is. So we're just going to go to material rendering right quick. And we can kind of see it in full force right here. So I need to, first off, I'm going to just do a whole brand new material. So we're going to get rid of that material off there. We're going to do a brand new material that's just glass. We're going to bring its roughness down all the way so that way it's more transparent. But it just doesn't seem as transparent, so I might have to add, or I might have to modify this spot that I have. So if I point it down, you can get more of like behind the glass. Yeah, it just looks like stars. But what I can also do is bring this down and kind of give it like a smoky look. And go back to the sun spotlight look. Just a brief second. How's that looking front? Just gonna do a quick. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, I gotta show this. This actually looks pretty good. Not even gonna lie. That looks good. I don't care what anybody says. That looks good. Even if it only like did like one like render pass, that looks good. And you can see the little stars coming in. that are just the reflections off the glass. Because regardless of how you look at it, like, you're gonna have reflections off the glass regardless, just simply because of how light works even with glass, because you're always gonna have some sort of light transmitting back and forth. So even if it bounces off something behind it and then bounces back on the glass, you're still gonna get those like little specks of it. So another way I thought about doing this was doing like a two-step sort of scenario. Render out the front TVs, whatever lighting I want, and then render out the back one, whatever lighting I want for that, and then do it in post where I'd put it together. And I kind of did something similar, because this is almost done with its samples, because I did 1,000 samples and it's at 900 samples right now. So as far as the sample set, yep, I just finished the samples, but you can still see the little artifact spots. The more roughness you have, the more of those spots you're going to have. And that's when you have to up the sample size. But, like, for example, right there, that green, that is, like, almost like the green of this. So I'm wondering if maybe I'm getting some bounce back from these TVs. Could be absolutely possible that I am. Now, if I take this and just slide it backwards, like just the point that it's at the TVs, or slide it more forward, how would it look? And see if I do more of the do that, you get more of those little artifacting spots. So I'm gonna try something. If we just bring color up and down, that's if it was like fully transparent. Fully transparent, you still get the little spots in between. Is there translucent, transparent? Oh, this looks better. All right, so this isn't simulating glass in between. So you don't have the extra little sparkles. This is why I like playing around with this kind of stuff, because then you can actually see how different things react. And this is actually reacting the way that I want it to, where you don't get the little sparkles of artifacting. So transparent nodes instead of glass nodes. Got it. So glass I'll use for glass. So like if I actually did the tube lines again, or doing like a neon sign or something. So glass can be used for that, and I guess it just reacts the same as what you would do for a glass tube. Transparent being you can add something in between. Like, this looks good. I like this. Like, this, I would scale this down and make this into an album art. No problem. Like, do a 1080 by 1080 or a 1920 by 1920. Like, this looks good. I'm going to let it render out the full, just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. But even from, like, the first, like, few passes, this looks good. Growing up, my grandparents actually had an old black and white TV. No, I'm sorry. My mother had an old black and white. It almost looked a lot like this, to be completely honest. It looked a lot like this kind of TV. Only difference is that it actually had a handle in the top. Pure black and white. That was great. And then my grandparents had a giant, not really a fatback TV, but it was like a console TV. So it was like all wood on the outside of it, had the dials on the front. It's a very, I honestly, I still like that TV. I honestly don't know if it still works though, because when I grew up with them, I bet you did. uh, I only mean it in a nice way, don't worry. But it was like after my grandparents got like Dish Network or something, like or like DirecTV. They got a new like flat panel TV when they first came out. I think the highest resolution on that was like 720p or something. Or it could have been like when they first came out with like 1080. But they got this nice size TV that was about like, I want to say like a 40-inch, 50-inch, something like that. And they put it on top of the TV. So the TV below, the old TV ended up just being like a TV stand. Oh, how the turntables. This is almost done rendering out. There we go. So this is the full render. Or full render and preview render. And I'm liking how this came out. So now that I know that I can use the transparency node instead of that, I'm going to adjust the lighting, and I'm actually going to move this back a little bit. Because I'm sure it'll still have the same effect. Yeah, same effect. Cool. Just want to make sure of that. Okay, now I'm going to fuck around with the lighting. So lighting is the key part. Lighting is key. Oh, get that shadow going on there. Ghost TVs. So I want to make sure that these front TVs actually look really good. That actually looks really good. I honestly might bring the color up on this a little bit just to see the TVs a little bit better. Just like that. All right, and real quick, let this render out for a second. And then I get to do the coloring work. Oh boy. So essentially, while this loads, I had created a mock-up of like an idea. Let me see if I can find the video. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. So real quick, I'm gonna go here. So this was the mock-up I originally made. Different images, obviously, but you know, the general concept. And this is the one that we actually used at our Halloween show as our backdrop. I thought it came out really good. Everybody seemed to like it. This was the kind of idea that I was going with. And you can tell some of the colors are the same because I pretty much reused the same overall model. But I wanted to get some of the logos that were here, like on the different screens, kind of like focused in a little bit more. So this was overall the basic concept. But if you notice at the time, the front TVs are bigger than the back ones. And that's just because I ended up doing this in a kind of a 3-layer process. Like a 3-layer, like the first layer was TVs on a transparent background. Second layer was this kind of glitchy, kind of red and white and black kind of TV static behind with this emblem on the front. And then the third layer was all the TVs in the background, which was a still image. So I started with this one and then added these in. So these weren't originally in Blender when I did them. So like if you were to zoom in on this, you would see that like the K is kind of cut, like not really cut off, but it's overlapping off the screen. But on a projector, you would never notice it, especially in like a dark room on a very dim projector. You would never notice it, not unless you're really looking for it. Because some of the images that we used for it were like this. I pray to God it's showing. Yeah. So like this is the We're Not Drunk, We're Just Loud one on a full loop. It's maybe 5 seconds long, but it loops around. This is the bigger version of that one that I was showing on there. There were others that I created, but they're on my Mac, and I just haven't transferred them over. The blue transparent one kind of has like a starburst design in the middle of it. Here's the Heavy Souls one, if it'll ever load. There we go. Here's the original Heavy Souls one we did for the live video that we did. That's on our page currently. There was a ton that I had made up for this. For the album in particular, there was a ton that I made up. Like this, I think if this will load, this is the original. No, you're not gonna load. Okay. Well, this was one that I did as well. This was like the first concept of the Shield logo. Another one for a single we were gonna put out was An American Star, which never actually got to see the light of day. So hey, little sneak peek as to something that might be on the new album. Then Burn Out the City Lights. This was for the lyric video for it. We did one for a song called Dangerous Questions. Really kind of leaned heavy into the neon design, as you can see. Especially with like things like this. Oh, wrong one. Is this the right one? No, wrong one. There's like so many versions of this one that I ended up going through. There we go. Warning, like flashing light sort of thing. This was the slower one that we did. So we weren't sure if we wanted it faster or slower. And then here's the fire logo. It looks a lot smoother on here now. We had a video song called Wartime that came out on Rebirth as well. So we kind of like did this one as well. And then when we were coming out with the album Rebirth, we knew we were going to go with like the city neon look, but we wanted something like a little bit of a room. And this was like kind of a test demo that I did. Again, the TV logos, hand on the floor, just it just all had its own like different vibe. And of course, if I remember correctly, there was a better version. Like this was gonna be the original like thing for what do you call it? Dangerous Questions before I came out with the other one. And I did different iterations of this as well, where I tweaked different things in it. So like the lighting, the way the curtains move, the size of the hand, the way like the lights flashed. I originally thought about the idea of what if it was Morse code for something, but at the time we didn't have as many fans, so like we didn't think anybody would actually get it. And then like the third iteration was just lighting, trying to make sure that this came through because this was like an old movie sign from like our area, like before the movie theater actually got taken down, like and torn down and everything. This was, and then we had like other tests, like flame tests. We did this all in the same program that I'm doing the other thing in. Just to see like flame reactivity. This is actually a smoke demo, not flame. It just looks like flame because of the way that we colored it and contrasted it. Same thing, just kind of like a front angle, no bottom part. We had another song that we had called Mom and Dad that came out on the album. What else? This is that same Blue Flame one, only in 4K. So we actually were able to make it really crisp. We were going to use this one for a while. The problem arose when we couldn't really get it to loop right. So we would cut it off at like the 4-second part and loop from 4 seconds to the end and just have that loop. And it just didn't really look right. There was this one that I did in After Effects just to kind of simulate a bunch of different stuff. And this was another one that came out really good. But overall, the thing that got the most attention was this test that I did back in, oh god, when did I do this? 2017. This was a test I did in 2017 that kind of sparked the idea for everything. So, mind you, this is, what are the details on this one? This was 960 by 540, so less than 720p. At about 15 seconds long, give or take. But honestly, this one ended up becoming one of my favorites. We did another one, and I think it's over on my Mac, but I don't seem to have it on here. This is another one that I did. This was like a quick, like kind of movie sort of style, based off the movie theater. The first album cover, the EP album cover. It's supposed to be a window looking into a movie theater, past the ticket box, through another set of doorways. One of the first big shows that we did, our first big album launch on the outside of the old movie 6, which was the movie theater My Way. And this was just a demo that I did, and everybody liked it. We wanted to kind of keep with the same design. So we kept that. We kept the marquee. We used it as a reflection in the back of our second album, Rebirth. So if you ever look at Rebirth and wonder, you know, why specifically movie 6, it's because we grew up with it. The clock faces we were going to make fit for 8:15 p.m. for the first EP that we launched. And I can't remember if I actually finished it in this one or not. I don't think so. No, because that looks like 340 on there, so. But this was the kind of test demo that I did. But kind of going back and looking at some of the old stuff, like, just really makes me think, like what are some of the other things that I could like take this and kind of progress it forward, so to speak. So this was one of our first logos that we did. So this was not associated with Rebirth, but this was one of the first demos that we did. Trying to see which one's clear. Yeah, I think it's that one that's clear. So this was after Rebirth, or I'm sorry, before Rebirth. This was before Rebirth when we were kind of in between our EP and our album. And I was just kind of rendering up just about anything I could think of with our name and a logo on it. So that logo originally had 3 lines on it signifying one of each one of the members. So me, my drummer, and our other guitar player at the time. But when our other guitar player decided to screw over our drummer and kick him out without really talking to me about it, had 2 other people come in, another drummer and a bass player, pretty just want to change the entire dynamic of the band and the type of music that we played. I wasn't happy with it. Like, I brought these guys in to play music with and to kind of, and we all kind of meshed on the same level, and they all seemed at the time like we were all on the same wavelength as the type of music that we wanted to play, which was pop punk rock, not hardcore metal. Which I like hardcore metal. I like my Metallica. I like my Judas Priest. I like my harder stuff. So, like, it just wasn't the direction that I wanted to go, and it wasn't selling in our area. Like, in my area alone, I can count about 20 different like hardcore metal bands in my area, and I wanted to stand out away from them because I didn't want to like just fall into that same boat that they're in. So like, and then, okay, this is weird. So says I rendered out 750 frames of this, but apparently not. Details literally not even a second long. Okay, that's weird. Just, I think, oh yeah, this was the first demo I did for Burnout the City Lights. That's cool. And then I remember we did a whole video for 500 likes on Facebook. And this was the big 500 that I came out with for it. And behind it, I had it set with a, like fireworks going off all around it in the video. It's really cool. And just with a simple tracking shot where it would just go around the 500, it looked cool. Not even gonna lie. We've done countless interviews, and I've still got some of the interview tapes saved in here, and it just makes me nostalgic. Like, it's almost 2024, and we're still doing stuff. Like, it just makes me feel good. So I found some of my old clips from my old name. I'm sorry, I'm just having kind of a nostalgia trip right now. Oh, this was something else I made. This is something I made for the DJ stuff. I didn't render it out right. I didn't have enough frames. So That's the thing. I might have to get some of those, Alright, so it's fully rendered out now. It looks good. I'll have to play with it, with coloring and everything. But let me see. I can select one of these TVs. Screen mirror. Bring you there. And I'm going to bring that color all the way up. So it's almost green screen green. I think you might. Yep. That's what I thought. Okay. So we're going to have to bring this. I'm going to pick this layer. I'm going to hide it right quick. I'm going to take this. Bring you down. Bring you up. And just kind of get a good view on this TV because I want to make this the main. So we're going to add a texture, but we're going to make it an emission or a background texture. So we're going to search background. Background. There we go. I need that a little bit bigger because I can't see that small. No, RGB, we're going to add no blue levels. So that'll be the green screen green. We don't want to add. So now go here and then select this. There we go. All right, so I can do this for every single one of these now. Oh, God. Might help if I selected the right one. Oh, God, this is going to take forever. Nightling, are you still here? Really should have done this after the fact. God damn it. So I want to see what I can do with green screening. I think I'd have to do that on my iPad. My iPad's out there. It's not even charged at the moment. So I don't have a show this weekend. Might have to get it charged up and I'll do a part 2 of this. Just to kind of show it off a little bit more. I'm going to do this entire top row. And then okay. Just be a little bit easier. Just like that. And then right click, join. And I should be able to do that. And then try to get it worked. Yeah, there we go. So if I render this out, there's the green screens. That's cool. All right, real quick. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'm going to let this render out. And just so you guys can kind of see it. Switch there. There. And I'll be right back. I'm going to go pee. All right, I'm back. All right, so here's what we got. Looks good. Honestly, not trying to toot my own horn, but I think that came out really good. Um, so now, real quick, I'm just gonna. Just looking for an easy way to do like lyric videos without, or just like, just the lyrics just like popping up on the screen, so I don't have to do like a ton of video editing. I don't care, Adobe. Get off my screen. I don't need an ad. Only reason I have the video like muted is just because it's probably got some copyrighted audio with it. Oh god, I don't feel like doing Adobe though. This is not 5 minutes. Hmm. So I wonder. I want to try something. But I really don't want to delete all the hard work that I've already done. So you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Pull that plane in. Select that. Select all you guys. Make sure every one of you guys is selected. And then delete. 0. This is the part where it's going to get tricky because I think I might fuck this up. And I really don't want to. Because I really want this to work. Camera. Zoom it out. Nyling, you got faith that this will work? I don't have faith that this will work. I have faith that I'm going to royally mess this up. At least I saved it before, right? I'm going to duplicate Z. These up. So I kind of want to render this out and see if I can make something work or if I need to make these smaller. But it's fun watching Crash. I'm so confused. What do you mean watching Crash? Oh, you just want to watch it crash? I really don't want it to crash, to be honest. This is 1920 by 1080. Okay, so it is full format. Nyling, what do you think? Should I do more screens and back this camera up a little bit? I just don't want them to be too small and you won't be able to see what they are. That's the problem with this, is just... Here, I have it saved. Worst case scenario is it doesn't come out right. I'll back this up a little bit farther. Shift this over to the x-axis. Okay, so we're gonna have a whole line that's missing. That's fine. That's a lot of TVs. See if I render it out, how does it look? Well, you can still tell what they are. I'll let it fully render right quick. I just realized I'm doing this without any music. Fuck me, man. Where's that folder that I have with the music? Shit. This one? You're loud. Yeah, we're just gonna have some sweet jazz to this. This looks really good. And it actually kind of lined up at the bottom, which is great. Alright, so we're going to do one thing. We're going to save as. Just throw it right here on the desktop and do TV green screen. Because we can do a lot with this. Okay. So Clipchamp. So what I use on PC is called Clipchamp. Let's see if I can get this to come over. Of course you don't want to show. There, we'll just do a display capture and get it over with. Make it a little easier. All right. So from what I was reading, under filters, there should be a green screen option. Or is it under effects? Alright, I need a just any old file. I'll do the loop. Alright, so there's green screen there. Green screen. There it is. So it's hard to make out. But it's there. So what if I did just text? Just a random old text box. I remember at one point they had BBoss. Might have to do more. I might have to do more TVs to get it small enough. Because unless you're in like the right area, you can't really tell what it's saying. Well, it's a good test. It's a very good test. So at least now I know. I need more screens. Camera. Go back a little bit further. I feel like I might need more. Damn it, Starbucks. The first time I've gotten grounds in my fucking coffee. I mean, there's not many, but still. Really don't feel like chewing my coffee. I just noticed there's a line of them right there. Alright, so find it. At least I know I can zoom out a little bit more. Let this finish rendering out. There you go. All right, so we're gonna save this one. Save as, and we're gonna do V2 just to kind of keep them separate, so I know which ones are which. Oh, by the way, Loki background, gotta love it. All right, we're gonna open Clipchamp, your media, slide this over for a second, pull in the V2. And then we're going to drag and replace. That's a little bit more readable. Like, if it's big words, you'll be able to see it. Unlike if we full screen this. Like, you can clearly tell that those are TVs. But it's a good thing it autosaves. But it clearly needs to be smaller. I need more TVs. Like, what the actual hell? What I'm going to do is, just in case, duplicate, break it down on the end. Alright, so I did notice another line. Real quick, I just want to make sure I got these guys close enough. Yeah, good enough. Because that next line is like right there. So what I'm going to do is just take these top sections. See if I can shift them over a little bit. From that. Okay, now scoot the whole camera system. Which I've got to scroll down because there's a lot of those. Oh god, there's a lot of cameras and a lot of spotlights. And bring this field out a lot more. And how does this look? This is probably going to take a hot minute. If you can't see text behind this, there's an even bigger problem at hand. That's a lot of green dots. Just looking at this and just be like, that's a lot of green dots. I'm gonna do V3 on this one. Save. Pull the V3 in. Replace. That's a lot more legible. I'm curious. Hold on. What if we took this, we duplicated it, but we like brought it on top? Bringing it on top. So it wasn't exactly the same. That doesn't look too bad, does it? You can't really see that they're TVs anymore. What if we bring in... So I have some stock video. Nightling, I need opinions. What do you think? This is just a static behind the TVs. I did it as like blue static just to kind of so you could see the difference. You need opinions. I think that looks good. So now let me, just for sanity, bring in something that I know might be a little trickier behind it. I feel like we get to the point of diminishing returns with having so many screens. Like if I made them all like that big. What if I did, hold on, above, reset, it doesn't look as good. What I'm going to do is, since the project saves automatically, I'm going to come back to that another day. I'm going to go ahead and do the other stuff that I need to do today, which is run in town to go grocery shopping. I do plan on doing another stream later tonight, where I might honestly play more games and then work on this more and get more feedback. But I am going to call it here. Nightling, thank you for hanging out. To anybody else that has been watching, thank you for tuning in. If you have liked the stream, make sure you hit that like button. And subscribe if you haven't already to get notified whenever I go live. Also down in the description are going to be some links to a bunch of cool places, including my Discord server where you can, chat it up with me. On there, I'm trying to see if I can get the Discord a little bit more active. But yeah, that's going to be for me. So I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, morning, rest, afternoon, depending where you guys are. Don't forget to check down there at the very bottom, where you can also find my band's links to Facebook and YouTube. So yeah. See you guys. I'll see you guys later.